was the movie of the summer for me. Yeah, man, screw all that Deadpool and Wolverine stuff. That's children's play. We talking about the real. We talking about that real now, and that's what we got right here. Alien Romulus. I ain't gonna lie, I loved it. I ain't gonna lie, I loved it, and I might see it again. Freaking, I just got like the Ripley. Whenever Ripley was in the series, I just got that vibe from this, and I just loved it all the way. Like, cause whoever the main girl was, freaking Kaylee. We just gonna call her Kaylee. Hopefully I'm saying it right. She did her part. She did her part. Basically about freaking. I gotta watch it again. You know, they be the first time, and it'd be a little bit blurry. But freaking, basically they just trying to get to point A to point B. That's it. They trying to get to point A to point B, and a couple of her little friends is too. The thing is, her she called the brother, the little thing, Android whatever right here, he ain't gonna be able to go. She ain't break it to him. She didn't break it to him though. So they little mission, he was gonna get hit with the soon as they got to the door, he was gonna hit him with the she was gonna hit him with the yeah, you can't come in. But freaking she loved the little robot and all that with the ooh. So that's how the freaking story starts basically. Just point A, point B. And one of the alien spacecrafts got us something on there that's got enough fuel to be able to make us go cryo sleep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the ghetto summary basically. And everybody else, all the other friends got their own little motives too in the mix. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They get on the thing. They get on the spacecraft. It's all cool or whatever. I like the whole anti-gravity thing going on and all that. Whoa. But eventually, the movie kind of kicks up. It kicks up not too long in, and when it kicks up, you get introduced to the freaking face huggers, which I like this movie a lot because they really put the face huggers in the movie. Like, in the other aliens, you see them, but they're more just like stale. Or you might just see one and they just do their thing and all that. But this movie, these mugs was really a threat. Like, hey, cuz if I was in this and I seen these things running around and how they just jumping left to right, all this will do, man, I ain't feeling it. But eventually, whenever they got caught up in the part where they was in the water and all that, man, I ain't gonna lie, cuz they was fighting the mugs off in that mug. I don't know how they was doing it. Cause me, I would have this would have been me the whole time in that scene with the water. I would have been like this. I gotta make sure none of these mugs try to face hug me, cause it's not happening. It's not happening. Cause literally, dude was with the little bat and he was just. Well, I was like, does this dude play baseball or something? Cause he's hitting everyone diamond. His reflexes was on point. But freaking eventually the girl right here, after they get in a little chase in the facility, run out, one of them things managed to get on her face. Boy, the way she was squirming, I know she was like, get this shit off. Hey, I felt bad for Shorty. That was the first face hugger in the movie, and one of these movies that I seen, and I really felt bad. I said, oh man, she got off the last second too. But yeah, that's when you see Shorty got hit. My bad. Shorty got hit. She was the first infected one, and that didn't take long until she came back too. Didn't take long. Eventually, she started feeling the little effects and everything. The robot dude, he got a little upgrade in the. They hit him with a little upgrade. Man, he turned into a G.I. Joe. That was cold, G.I. Joe. That was cold, but no, Brody turned to a G.I. Joe. Then he started getting fill in on his on what was going on there. He got hit with a new mission and everything. That dude said he told the main character Ray. He was like, yeah, you ain't Ray. Look at me as no little boy anymore. He took off running into the thing, because he was trying to get the girl that got infected. He was trying to get the girl and, I don't know, probably basically kill her or something like that. But he was trying to kill her, but they ran off into the ship and everything. Woo, woo, woo. Boom, eventually push come to shove. Thing came out the chest, basically. There's the pregnant girl. There's a pregnant girl in the mix of that little group, and she's on the ship that they ran to, so she just got caught in a crossfire. Imagine sleeping, you wake up, all you hear is or you see a girl having a seizure and she's right here. I'm like, what the hell y'all bring up into this party? You feel me? But yeah, Facehugger came out. The ship they was on crashed into another part of the hangar of the big aircraft they're on. So it crashed over there, and then eventually, yeah, the xenomorph birthed itself, and then I thought that was the only xenomorph in the movie. Honestly, I'm thinking it's just like one or two. It's gonna be one or two or something for the most part. Just do it, facehuggers. No, that whole little ship was like flooded with them, and you start seeing them, and I was like, okay, I like this, because at first the facehuggers, how they was pushing the facehuggers, I was like, okay, cool. But eventually, they for me, they nailed it right on the dot to be like, all right, let's switch over from this facehuggers and go to the xenomorphs, basically. But still, the facehuggers was more lethal in this movie than any other movie I've seen, basically. Like, they was really, like, more of a threat to me. But yeah, freaking, what happened? So yeah, the robot dude, that's his main mission. His main mission is to deliver, because the little android that was split in half, he wanted the other robot dude, I'm gonna call him G.I. Joe. He wanted the G.I. Joe dude to freaking take the DNA, whatever there was a capsule they had, if I'm saying it right. They had a little thing, and he had to deliver it just basically back to where they was going, or wherever he wanted them to go, so they can basically form a new species and kill out the human race. That was the whole plot of the whole thing, basically. That was the main thing. And Ray, that's why how the movie was going, I was wondering how Ray was going to have to deal with the G.I. Joe, because they is, fam, but with that little chip in his head, boy, he a G.I. Joe. He ain't hearing Ray no more. But then you start seeing the Xenomorph War and all that, they running and chasing and all that. My favorite part with the Xenomorphs is whenever Shorty with the anti-gravity thing, they was her and the G.I. Joe's they thought they was ready to die, but then they turned on anti-gravity, and then they she started shooting them up. She turned on A-Bot. She was like that, hey, just hitting headshots, straight headshots. And then when they had to go through it, like after they killed... Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Crazy Reaper, appreciate the follow, gang. That scared the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie. Like, that scared the shit out of me. But anywho, freaking, after they killed the xenomorphs, their blood, if you know, their blood is acid. The blood is it's just acid. So it's all acid in the air. And they still had to go through. Like, they couldn't be where they at. They had to go through it. So they swimming through the acid and shit like that. And one of my favorite parts is when... Appreciate you. Oh, you came from Twitter. Appreciate you. But yeah, freaking. So you got the crap threw me off though. But you got the part wherever she was ready to get hit with the acid. Ray was ready to get hit with the acid. She shoots the gun for the gravity to shoot herself to the ground, because I didn't even know how she was gonna get out. I said, dang, this IQ was crazy. That was one of my favorite parts though. But yeah, freaking and RIP the pregnant girl. Dang, they was ruthless in this movie. They killed off a pregnant girl. Yeah, though, the pregnant girl, they saved the pregnant girl in the mix of everything somehow, some way. But the dumb motherfucking pregnant girl, Ray didn't inform her, but I don't think she informed her. But they had the little, like I said, they had that little jar basically, and Ray knew, because the G.I. Joe dude was ready to infect somebody else with that. Like, he was ready to tell him, here, take this. And that was not going to be a good idea, because they was going to have a different type of xenomorph kid birthed out of them, and they thinking it was going to help them. But Ray smart said, nah, I don't trust that. Don't shoot yourself up with no type of drugs or anything. We ain't doing that. Don't shoot yourself up with any type of drugs. We ain't doing that. We ready to do it this the normal way. And that's what I thought everything was already cool. But the pregnant girl, whenever Ray left her by herself because she told her to go and just save herself, the girl gonna use the freaking thing and shoot herself up with it. Oh my gosh, that mug's so stupid, and infected herself with it. So that's how the birth of the, like, I ain't gonna, this whole thing ain't gonna be long, but that's how the birth of the human xenomorph. Like, let me see, because I mean, if you in this mug, like I said, spoilers. Human Romulus, human xenomorph. Where is it at? Do they got a picture of the mug? Cause when I say, it's not in this. Yeah, it's not in the mug. You ain't gonna see it. Human. It's not in the mug. I ain't gonna be able to find it. But yo, if you watch the movie and you see the human mixture of the xenomorph that got birthed out of Shorty. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that was a threat. No, I ain't gonna lie, this is the only movie that was a threat when I seen that mug. I said, oh no. She birthed him. First of all, she was already pregnant. So oh my gosh, so it just really formed a whole new, oh my gosh. I was like, dang, she just had it bad. And then whenever the thing was hatched into the, cause before they went to cryo sleep, cause they thought everything was cool, the thing was hatched, and it, like I said, it grew expeditiously, and came back and doubled back on the mom. And like at first I thought it was gonna be on like the last movies, like one of the movies where this one right here, where this one was like infatuated with Ripley, like or whatever authentic synthetic Ripley. But this one, it didn't do that. Not this picture, but this one didn't do that. This mug, if you seen Blade, and you know those little the ones with the vampires, what they had the thing that come out of their mouth, and that's how they like suck blood out of humans. That's basically what the human xenomorph did to the mother. It had some type of thing come out of its mouth, and it was just like absorbing or whatever. It was like just sucking the life out of that. Oh my gosh, I don't even like talking like that. But freaking RP the mom. But other than that human xenomorph was a threat. Like, he was just smiling and all that. This was the closest thing to a human that was also xenomorph that I've ever seen. But, yeah, eventually, Ray, she figured out how to, kill. Well, I don't even know if it's dead. We don't even see it legitly die. We just know it just disappeared or something. But this movie, though, you can see that it wasn't, like, towards Alien Covenant or Prometheus or none of that. It was its own, I guess, movie, but more in the future. But yeah, other than that, I love the movie. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty simple, like in the end, and it was just like we're the last survivors of this mug, and that's it, and we got up through. So, and that was pretty much the movie. Now, I didn't really have no issues. I loved the whole movie. Like I said, the only thing I wasn't feeling just for a minute was I thought they was pushing the face huggers too much. Like, that was like more of the base things. But like I said, there was a point in time they nipped it in the butt and it went right over, and you start seeing more xenomorphs, and I can't complain. I literally can't complain. I recommend anybody see this movie if you're an Alien fan or if you a horror fan in general. Yeah, because this movie was it, and I might see it again. Can't wait for it to come out on DVD, because you know who getting it? Big Soup. Big Soup. But yeah, if you ain't seen it, go see it. Go get some little... If you like being claustrophobic, if you don't like being claustrophobic, and you don't like just the feeling of something chasing you, but it's little and you know it's chasing you, man, this is the perfect movie to see. And yeah, pretty much it.
Oh, this is bonus information, by the way. But the movie really gave me old Ripley vibes from the old Aliens. If you know, you know. If you're a true Alien fan, then you know what's up. But, like, I really cherish that it did that. It doing all that, it made me, now I gotta go back, go get Alien Isolation. If you know, you know, again. And I'm ready to play that mug, because now I'm sick that I missed out on a gem like that. So, hey, this movie, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I'm going to give it. And what's this girl's name? Kaylee Spaney? Hey, forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But shout out you. You did your thing.